Tennessee. Fantastic town. Small town, right? Any small town people here? Woo! Make some noise, small town people. I'm from a very small town myself called Las Vegas, Nevada. Very tiny, blip on the map. Another Vegas person right there. Here's my impression of everything I hear when I tell people I'm from Las Vegas. What? 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 Because nobody knows what the fuck that means. You're from Las Vegas. Because it's the most boring place on the world to me, right? But when I'm on the airplane going to Vegas, the guys next to me are celebrating about what they're gonna see, and I got nothing. Like they're sitting there like, yeah, Vegas! There's gonna be cocaine and hookers! And then I gotta hit it back with, I'm gonna sleep on my mom's couch! It's physically too small for my body! And I gotta hit him back with, I hope she makes her spaghetti! Smash the cinnamon, that's the secret to black people's spaghetti! Woo! And those guys will fire back with, we're gonna have experiences we'll never forget, / never remember! Like here. Woo! And then I had to come back with, I'm gonna get into an awkward conversation with my white stepfather about who started slavery. And then I'm gonna walk away and say, I really don't want to talk about this. An hour later, he'll come over to me with the printout from the internet, throw it in my lap and say, see, Africans started it. And instead of punching him in the chest, I'll just say, Merry Christmas. So it's different. Because I never stop singing. Anyway, anybody else spend a lot of your free time Googling hate groups? Anybody? Yeah, just to see what they're up to? Just to know where not to be in February? Perfect. Just do my Googling, I found out that the Klan has a website, the Ku Klux Klan has a website, kkk.com. Because they did not want to be obvious. I kind of like that the Klan has a website because that means that there was somebody in the world that was like, I hate black people and those who are different than me to such an extent that I am going to learn Adobe Flash. I am filled with racist bile and I have a master's in graphic design. How can I combine my love / hate? And what I really loved about the website, besides the poetry section, was on the membership page, there was a phrase that caught my attention. It said, the Ku Klux Klan is not an equal opportunity organization. You must meet our requirements 100% to become a member. And I was like, who the fuck doesn't know that? Who is surprised by, who is the black guy that keeps showing up to the parties? What's happening, Klan? I just got on my talk like it's 1975 class, you dig? Solid. Snobbies and skin on skits. Klansman in the corner's like, I cannot believe he's here again. Somebody do something, he's drinking all the punch. He is eating all the chocolate-covered pretzels. He doesn't understand that's an ironic choice of snack at this particular event. Call the Grand Webmaster. It's a true story, I read that on Wikipedia, guys. Right after I wrote that on Wikipedia, it's all true. Are there any couples here in the audience? You guys did that? You came here with your fucking boyfriend or girlfriend? What the fuck are you thinking? This is Bonnaroo. It's like, I want everyone there to know we're in a relationship. And by the end of it, it's over. It's Sunday. And Mike Snow, no star is sorry. It's for the 3 people that. I just like how people meet, you know, like pickup lines and stuff like that. Pickup lines, they don't really work anymore because everybody knows what the fuck they are, right? Like nobody even uses the whole phrase, pickup line. Like people just say a line. Like this guy tried a line. I need the whole phrase, or I get into confusing conversations with my female friends, where they're just like, yeah, this guy tried to lie on me the other night. Like, he gave you cocaine? No. He tried to lie on me the other night. He hung up your wet laundry in his old-fashioned backyard? Oh, no. He tried to lie on me the other night. He made you walk a tightrope between two tall buildings. You're not gonna get a woman with those sort of daredevil antics. That's dangerous, and also to consider. But if you think of, like, the corniest, cheesiest pickup line you've ever heard, somebody invented it. Like, some guy was the first guy to go up to a girl at a bar, say it to her ear. She heard it, let him do whatever he wanted to do physically. Then he went back, called all his friends, like, I think I just cracked the fucking code. Here's the precise verbiage you need to employ. And I say man and woman because I think pickup lines are a very heterosexual thing. Like, gay people do it differently, very differently, you know? Like, gay women are like, hey, I also like that novel and that pottery. I'm going to a protest. You doing anything? And gay men are like, you, and it's done. It's over. And then they retire from Senate. But, think of the corniest, cheesiest pickup line you ever heard. Some guy was the first guy to go up to a girl, be like, how you doing, girl? Probably did that, I don't know why. And he was like, yeah, the word of the day is legs. How'd you like to go back to my place and spread the word? And then he probably did this leftover choreography from Pat Benatar's Love is a Battlefield. And then she was like, wordplay equals vaginal access. Here are my panties, and that's how Scrabble was invented. So weird. I like to see people be original with it. The other day, I was at a club. No, okay, it wasn't. I was at a bar. Fuck clubs. But drinking, you know, trying to forget childhood. And I saw this dude out in the corner of my $6 million eye trying to talk to this girl. He had his business card out. He's like, yeah, there's my business card. My email is on there, you know what I'm saying? My email. He's really slimy too. Like, he kept licking his lips and just like, straightening out his eyebrows, twisting up his handlebar mustache, adjusting his top hat, shining off his monocle, getting his boots a gleam. And I was like, girl, don't go home with him. He's already got a girl tied to train tracks somewhere. So he's like, yeah, my email's on my business card, you know what I'm saying? When you get a chance, just, you know what I mean? Just, fix him, and we'll go out. He gave her the email fingers, which I guess people do now, right? People do that, give the email fingers, because I remember this, right? Call me. But that's technological advances of pursuing somebody, and you can go all the way back through history with it, you know what I'm saying? It's like, yeah, why don't you write me an email, you know what I'm saying? Why don't you give me a phone call, you know what I mean? Why don't you give me a phone call? Write a letter, give it to the postman, he'll ride across the country on a horse. I'll read it, we can go out. Write a smaller one, put it on the leg of an eagle, he'll fly to me, I'll catch him on a protective arm covering. Read it, we can go out. Make a fire and get some sheets, baby, and just throw some signals. One if by land, two if by sea. Get some chalk, put a painting on the cave wall. I want you to pick the story of the hunt, the kill, and also the great spirit. And then I'll meet you and I will hit you with this abnormally large stick, baby. And that's why those places are still called clubs. Thanks. I sincerely hope that everyone here gets to do it at some point while you're here. Whether it's tonight or tomorrow. Not the people that came in couples though, fuck you guys. No, I'm joking. Or am I? I'll join you. What? Where did this set go? Just be safe. I hope you guys brought some condoms with you, you know? And be very safe, you know, use them. Buy them and use them. Don't buy them and not use them. Don't be like, here they are. Why did you throw those out of the window? My point was made. Let's do this. Polychromio. That's what I say. People get afraid to buy condoms for some reason. You know, like people go into the store and they don't want to buy the condoms by themselves. They're like, what am I, an adult? And they get all afraid in their heads. I think it's because no one ever buys condoms at a normal hour, right? It's never like 2:30 in the afternoon. And you're like, well, I guess I'll get myself a copy of Newsweek magazine. 12 condoms as I get every single afternoon at 2. I like to refer to this hour as redefining lunch. Right? Oh, I have no friends. It's usually 2:30 a.m. and you were with the person and you're like, I'll be right back, please don't fall asleep, and then you run. So people go to the condom store or a store that has condoms. And the #1 tactic people employ, right? Get a bunch of shit to mask the purchase. Like a bunch of random stuff to mask the purchase. Like you're gonna get up to the counter and be like, I don't know how those got there. Ring them up. Obviously, they want to be purchased. I did not put them in my bag. And they willed themselves, I say, willed themselves into my receptacle. And who am I to deny the ribbed will of her pleasure? Please tell me the quantities of paper and coin, and too sweet you shall receive. That's one side. And the other side is that you get up to the counter and you start to think the guy behind the counter is judging you because he's going to think all of the things you have go together. Like they're all going to be used for the same act. Like he's going to think all of this goes with this. He's going to think I'm a pervert. He's going to wonder what these diapers, this squirt gun, and this roadmap of Papua New Guinea have to do with these condoms. And that's why I like buying condoms. Like I like to mess with the dude behind the counter. Like make sure that he has a hilarious story to tell all his friends. I just walk up to him and it's like, how you doing, man? Yeah. Let me get a bag of extra large condoms. And also a box of extra small condoms. Let me also have some tampons, some lighter fluid, some matches, and some celery. I am in for the night! I got lotion all over my hand, like, up top, man, up top, up top. Man, up top, man, and then he's like, don't touch me, you don't have to pay. And that's a win for everyone.
Woo! Woo! Yeah! Woo!
I'll be personal with you guys since we're having a good time here. I am mixed race, multi-ethnic, biracial. I know you can't tell by looking because I'm a consistent shade. But my mother was black and my father was absent. So I'm like half black, half empty. You know what I'm saying, motherfuckers? I'm an optimist, half full. Thank you for laughing. Some of you laughed and the rest of you just got sad. The rest of you just like, now I know why you need to tell jokes. Don't do that. People do, they get sad. They come up to me after a show just like, do you miss your father? And I don't miss what I've never had. There's no attachment, no emotional significance. It would be the same to ask me if I missed other things that I've never ever had. Like, do you miss your pterodactyl wings? Do you miss your ability to urinate Kool-Aid laced with crack? Do you miss your self-integrity? Because I'd rather have those 3 things. What's a dad gonna do? Throw a football? I'd rather fly around making crackheads happy. That sounds like a weekend to me. Thank you, Crackadactyl! And now you know what Kwanzaa's about. At a show the other day, I asked somebody in the audience, I was like, is anyone here mixed race? And a guy in the audience put his hand in the air. He's like, yeah, I'm mixed. And I was like, what's your mixed, man? He's like, I'm black, and black as hell. And I was like, I think I know what half I'm talking to. I didn't know they had black as hell in Connecticut. Well, I don't know what the fuck that means. Like your mother was a Huxtable and your dad was Lil Wayne. That's the only thing I can think of. Will you please take out the chat?
I'm gonna take out the trash. It's like my fashion. It's not a Western though. It's like rubber rolls here.
What the fuck are you talking about? Oh wait, you sound like Truman Capote. It's an esoteric joke. Anyway, guys, you guys ready to get this show on the road?